Welcome to Crypto Millionaire Academy. Today's video is going to be on Charles Schwab entering the crypto space with spot trading. This is a big deal. People may underestimate why this is a big deal. I'm going to read to you the Yahoo article on why this is a big deal. There was an article in December about this, why the 12 trillion Charles Schwab crypto entry could threaten U.S. crypto exchanges. Charles Schwab's plan to launch spot crypto trading in 2026 is shaping up as one of the most consequential moves from a major U.S. brokerage. The firm, which oversees more than 12 trillion in client access and assets, intends to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum trading assets across its platforms after internal testing and a limited pilot phase. Charles Schwab will bring mainstream investors to crypto. Schwab's entry marks a shift in how traditional brokers approach digital assets. The company already offers indirect exposure through crypto thematic ETFs, but spot trading brings cryptocurrencies in the same environment as stocks, bonds, and retirement accounts. This could change how mainstream investors access crypto. Charles Schwab, CEO on crypto, is a topic of high engagement. Schwab clients own 20% of all crypto exchange traded products. Visits to Schwab's crypto site up 90% in the last year. Schwab operates one of the largest brokerages in the U.S. Hope you're paying attention. The announcement also highlights a strategic push to consolidate investor activity. Millions of Schwab customers currently hold traditional assets and use external exchanges for crypto. Bringing those functions under one account reduces friction and strengthens Schwab's footprint across asset classes. Meanwhile, another U.S. financial giant, Vanguard, also announced its expansion into crypto last week. A Schwab move introduces a structural challenge for U.S. crypto exchanges. The brokerage is known for zero commission stock and ETF trading. If it extends the same low fee approach to crypto, it undercuts the core revenue model of companies like Coinbase and Kraken. Crypto exchanges rely heavily on trading fees. Coinbase retail fees often exceed 1%, and even advanced platforms charge up to 0.6%. Schwab can afford the price well below that because it generates revenue from multiple channels, including interest income, advisory services, and order execution. Crypto exchanges do not have this same diversification. Moreover, Schwab offers a regulatory environment that exchanges cannot match. Client assets sit within long-standing SEC and FDIC oversight frameworks. This level of institutional trust appeals to many retail and older investors who may remain wary of crypto's specialized platforms. ETFs make pricing pressure harder. The fee pressure intensifies because investors can already trade Bitcoin ETFs for free on Schwab and other brokerage. These ETFs are also extremely tight spreads, often around 1 to 2 basis points. For Schwab to justify direct crypto trading, it must offer low fees that complete with near-free ETF execution. Direct ownership still has an advantage because it avoids ETF expense ratios. However, that benefit matters only if trading costs remain low. This dynamic pushes Schwab towards aggressive pricing and by extension forces exchanges to respond. A new phase for U.S. crypto markets. Schwab's entry reflects how traditional finance is encroaching on digital asset territory. It places price, trust, and product access pressure on crypto-native firms at a time when markets are already shifting toward regulatory structures. Yet, early signs point to significant competitive pressure ahead, especially for exchanges depending on retail trading spreads. And then 4 days ago, Charles Schwab said, actually Saturday, 2 days ago, Charles Schwab to enter crypto trading space by June 2026. By June 2026, financial services giant Charles Schwab plans to launch direct trading for Bitcoin and Ethereum before the end of June. Notably, Schwab is structuring the service through Charles Schwab Premier Bank. The state savings bank charter indicates a conservative, compliance-driven approach to the new product. The firm will also exclude residents of states with stringent crypto regulations, such as New York and Louisiana, during the initial rollout. This underscores its focus on regulatory safety over immediate national expansion. Additionally, the firm's deliberate choice to limit initial offerings to Bitcoin and Ethereum further highlights Schwab's cautious strategy. By excluding smaller, more volatile cryptocurrencies, the firm is validating the two largest digital assets while protecting its mainstream retail client base from highly speculative fringes of the market. Market observers anticipate that Schwab's entry will inject significant capital into the cryptocurrency ecosystem and further legitimize the asset class. Wow. However, this move also signals a new era of intense competition against established cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase and Robinhood. Meanwhile, the initiative marks a strategic pivot for Westlake, Texas-based brokerage. Previously, Schwab offered clients exposure to digital access indirectly to crypto-linked stocks, futures, and spot exchange-traded products. By direct trading, Schwab aims to capture transaction spreads and fees currently lost to third-party ETF issuers. This move may keep lucrative revenue within its own ecosystem. Schwab has a history of aggressive pricing, famously driving stock trading commissions to zero in 2019. If the firm applies a similar low-fee strategy to digital assets, it could force severe margin compression across the crypto exchange sector. Furthermore, Schwab offers clients the convenience of managing traditional retirement accounts, equities, and digital assets on a single platform, eliminating the need for multiple financial applications. This is a big deal. Big deal. Schwab offering cryptocurrency investing at Schwab. These are mainstream brokerage, $12 trillion in assets. They are now going to allow their clients to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum at Charles Schwab. You can sign up at schwab.com/cryptocurrency. This is a big deal. Check it out. Thank you for following Crypto Millionaire Academy. If you want to get the 100x Crypto Millionaire Academy report, check us out at cryptomillion.co. Do not miss that report. The March edition is out. If you want to hit a 100x coin, get our 100x report. Check that out. Thank you guys at cryptomillion.co.